Hi, Haleema. It's Kelly again. I hope you are having a great day and are able to keep reading and learning. So let's now read another book together. This one is called The Shortcut by Joel Chartier. Anna and Jackson walk home from school every day. They take the long way because it is safe. They know the way, and now it is a habit. One day, they were late leaving school. They had to be home by 4 p.m. They decided to take a shortcut. They had to walk in front of Mrs. Brown's house. She hadn't been seen for years. Her house was falling apart and looked spooky. The grass was long, the gate was broken, there were cobwebs everywhere. Anna and Jackson were nervous. They held each other's hands. They walked quickly. They couldn't help but look at the house. They tried to keep walking, but something made them stop. Where was Mrs. Brown? Was she a witch? Was her house haunted? Meow, called the cat from behind the house. Let's go and look, said Jackson. Not a good idea, replied Anna as she went behind Jackson. They found a young kitten caught in a tree. She could not climb down by herself. I have an idea, said Anna. Let me climb on your back, Jackson. Jackson bent down and Anna climbed on. Jackson stood up and Anna felt tall. She reached the lowest branch with her arms. She pulled herself up and climbed the tree. She took the kitten in her arms and climbed down. She jumped from the lowest branch, still holding the kitten. You were very brave, came a voice from the house. Anna and Jackson turned around. They'd forgotten that moments ago they were scared. They only wanted to help the kitten. They went to the door. They saw an old lady in a wheelchair inside. Please bring her to me, said Mrs. Brown. I don't know how I would have gotten her down. Thank you so much. Anna and Jackson smiled as they gave her the kitten. They did not listen to their fears. They followed their hearts. They knew they had made a difference. Ever since then, they take the shortcut from school and wonder about what they were ever frightened about. Oh, what a nice story. Do you have any pets at home, Halima? Now, from this story, can you name one fact about Mrs. Brown and one opinion? If you remember, a fact is something that we know is true, whereas an opinion is something that someone thinks or is making up in their head. So I would say if I had to choose an example, a fact is that Mrs. Brown lives in the house. An opinion is that she's scary. Second, what kind of animal did Anna and Jackson rescue? Do you remember from the story what was stuck in the tree? It was a cat. And how did Anna and Jackson feel about Mrs. Brown at the beginning of the story? Do you remember? They were afraid of her. How did they feel about her at the end of the story? They realized they had nothing to be afraid of. That's a nice story. All right, well, thanks for reading that one with me. Talk to you soon.